My name is Catherine. I'm the legal representative of the With Hands on the Earth Foundation. This is an entity that works to meet needs of the community at a cultural level. I am Rakira Oyaka. I belong to the community Muisca of Rakira. And so this place where we are is the house workshop of Mits Averes Arts and Crafts, which is a space under construction, which is given to provide space for these workshops. Well, this process has been executed. It started by itself, like an experience around schools and from the village schools, and gradually it took shape now under the need to form a space for the classrooms with the general population. Let's say here in Rakira, there is a quite differential population. With the indigenous community, we are part of a process of memory recovery around Muisca culture. With the rural population, we work with the elderly, children, young people. We have worked through all ages. Let's say our concept of cultural education is based on the belief in the importance of gathering, family and all ages. Well, one is the rural population, but within the rural population, we also have a mining population. Understanding that Rakir is now a district moving between mining, pottery. We also have a population differential, the indigenous community, workers who have come to settle in the territory now with the arrival also for many Venezuelans who have arrived in the territory, in addition to the student and foreign community that has also been part of it. In contribution of workshops, because we have had French community, European.
They are related to the arts, but they are also related understanding and conservation of the environment. They are also connected to tradition, to ancestry. There have been workshops on plastic arts, music, theater. There have been research processes in the territory with the elders as well. With cultural social practices, processes have also been done for seed conservation. A festival was held. Green building is also one. From the strong where work is done, there are two social technologies that we have been there are several loyal ones. One is the Minga, which has greatly helped us in the bioconstruction processes, in collective creation. Another is the Mambiadero. Also as a methodology in communication, and let's say in the workshop part as such, it's very open-ended because each workshop participant that arrives is given freedom to express themselves, put your techniques, your ways, carrying a symbolism to what life is. Planting, the first thing is to choose the seed. Yes, then it would be like sitting down with people, looking at the proposal they bring and how it can be reviewed. Then comes preparing the soil, would be getting the materials, making the calls, and then planting the seed. If planting the seeds is already starting to work in the workshops, then comes the harvesting process. That is already the products, if already the presentations, the needs and the tools depend on each workshop's requirements. Always looking out, work with organic or recycled materials.
I feel that the specific method really is that we are a part, we come from the city to be part of the context. Let's say from here we can say that we do visual arts, and this has been our way of life. And from there, I think the method of being able to say I am immersed in this reality, it allows there to be a community. Obviously, we don't want to educate the community. We want to share knowledge. Yes, from there to nurture it, to nurture ourselves. When one leaves the city to dive into rural spaces, that is, what am I going to do? It's about changing the whole logic around the economy. And a key pillar in the economy and in relationships is being able to come together to grow. May this be an incentive. The importance of how culture is also produced in rural areas. It is the beginning of every tradition, which then moves to urbanity, but begins in the reality of the cultural context of rural life,